Alrighty boys, so welcome back to yet another Rumble Rush video. So, as you guys can tell, obviously we're going to be going more into Rumble Rush content, heading up into this competitive Discord server that we're going to be starting up here. So, actually in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a kind of like a preview to what's going to be going on within the server, the types of modes that we're going to play. I'm going to kind of like talk about / play these modes as I'm playing into them. With like what I've come up with so far. So if you guys want like a little mini preview of what's going to be going on in that Discord server as far as competitive modes go, make sure you guys watch this video all the way through. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, so starting off with the explanation, obviously, I guess using block war or the event mode is a good way of kind of explaining how things are going to go. Because obviously you're going to get like your own little elo, so it's going to be something similar to like the ticket system that we have here in the actual game itself, where you'll gain elo for like certain amount of wins, certain amount of stuff like that for regular events. And then this will eventually lead up into a big old giant cup that we will have more information on once the actual server comes out. Like I said, there's going to be a full length like video of me explaining everything to do with the actual video itself. More just a talking only video, not a video of us playing and talking. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into playing it, and I can explain a little bit furthermore how these modes are going to work. So let's get into it. But yeah, heading into this one, so this one is a running survival map. Obviously we are going to be having running survival map modes for these competitive events. This is just one of the many modes we're going to be including. Obviously we're going to also be doing speed runs. We're also going to be doing more of like a survival like shootouts, like for the maps like the lava map, where you have to like stay on the platform and then survive without getting knocked out by items. That'll be another one. And then obviously I have more types of like mode ideas that we can run. It's pretty limited what you can do in this game, but if you get a little creative, there's a little bit more you can do, which I'm not going to be showing what that's going to be yet. Okay, I did not mean to fall off right there. But yeah, I'm basically trying to not revolutionize, but like kind of change up how competitive works for this game for the most part. I mean, there's no promise that it's even gonna, I'm gonna mute this in the background. But there's no promise that it's not gonna be like an insanely different mode, because obviously there's no like sandbox or like customizable mode in this game. Unfortunately, you can have private parties and you can play a specific map and stuff, but you can't really customize the modes or the items or anything like that, which I think we're going to include that in a wishlist video, where we get like a custom mode where we can adjust what items are in, which ones are out. But we'll have to see. But for the most part so far, I've only come up with just those main three, and then I have a couple of other ones which I will be showing with you guys, or sharing with you guys, once we actually get that full explanation video out to you guys. Which will be probably about like a week or two from now. It'll probably be a part of next weekend's videos. Like I said, I'm starting to ramp up videos heading into April, so we're probably going to start covering Fridays. So it could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. I do not know. Honestly, it could even be Thursday, because I have Friday off of work next week, so we'll have to see what my upload schedule is going to look like for that. If it's going to be a few extra, or if there's just going to be 3 like planned, we'll have to see. But so that was kind of like a mini preview of something you guys can expect there. And then obviously we're going to head into a tournament mode where this is supposed to be like competitive. But it could be any one of these maps. Obviously any one of these maps could also be used in comp. I believe what we're going to end up doing is we're actually going to be going ahead and doing a system where we vote on a certain mode. Obviously, if there's not like a lot of votes, or if there's like a tie or something, we will figure that out once we get to it. I haven't really figured that part yet, but I will figure that out once we get to it. Like once the server is ready to go, this will all be figured out. I'm just kind of giving you guys like an early preview. I figured doing this instead of just a talking video where I can have some gameplay in the background, but also just not giving you guys the same old gameplay at the same time. That's kind of the way to go for this video. Kind of change it up just a little bit, only because we've been doing kind of the same content on Rumble Rush for a while. But we are going to be mixing up content too. If you guys are here to specifically watch the content side and not the comp side, we're going to be cooking on that side as well. I'm going to be trying to get some people involved into those videos. some more people to participate in videos so we could do like some special challenges. and whatnot. Maybe even some speedrun challenges. Maybe even get some top speedrunners in here to do these challenges with us. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that goes. We could even end up being one of those top speedrunners. Who knows? Your boys gonna be grinding this game a little bit. I know I mainly play rivals and stuff, but for the most part, I'm gonna be grinding this game off of like off stream a little bit, or not off stream, off recording. And then whenever I do record, your boy will be making the best content for you guys. So if you guys want to level up there on the content side, but back into the comp side of things. So obviously, with the custom modes, you can head into these final rounds like this, simpler to something like this, like a later round and an open round, which we will be doing. But I think what's going to happen is we're going to do multiple matches, and these matches are obviously probably going to be differing in maps. So like if we vote for one map, and then you advance around, it's most likely the other map will be the next one. So it's just more based on like if you want to like preference, I guess you could say, based on preference of like that early round. If you're really good at a certain map, obviously you're going to want to vote for that map, and then the chances of you winning obviously go way up. Or if there's just a map that people just don't like in general, you can vote it out. So I don't know, just giving that open flexibility is going to be a really cool thing. I haven't used abilities in so long. I've been doing so many like no ability challenges. But okay, so now after we finish up this mode, we'll have more to talk about. But right now, let's just try to get this dub. Okay, we got another item. Nice. Okay, we got the dub. Very nicely done. I might have to mute it again. I think no, I kept it muted, so that kind of sucks. I meant to turn the volume back on. I'm not re-recording this part. It's not happening. I literally have been talking all the way through, so your boy's gonna be going ahead and I guess just keeping it muted for now while this ad is playing. So the next one we're gonna go ahead and cover is gonna be one of those maps where it's kind of like a survival type map. If I can't get into a game of it, I will most definitely just run a quick custom real quick and then just kind of show you guys what you guys can expect from one of these maps. I don't know why my game just decided to just not work or crap itself. So we're gonna restart it. But while we're restarting it, like I said, these knockoff maps are probably going to be the main ones that we do because they're more competitive. On the side of you don't have to rely on a on like just skill of like running or speed running across the map or something like that. It's just literally trying to survive. So I'm gonna be going ahead into the custom mode. So I think you need a party to do a custom mode. Custom, yeah, here we go. Okay, so some of these maps that are going to be included, obviously I think every single map is going to be included in voting depending on the mode. So obviously Rumble Royale will be in its own little thing. So you can have, so it'll be like this one. So any Rumble Royale maps will be in their own category. Obviously like stuff like Skyrail City will be its own little speedrun thing. And then we have, of course, Neon Dash Blast, and then we have the block survival modes, which will also be in their own category. Obviously, if we do like a mode vote where we vote on a specific like category that we want to cover, then we will do that. I think Hexagon will honestly be its own category as well. Maybe even like a top grand finalist type thing for like larger cups. I don't know. We'll have to see how that eventually pans out. We'll figure that out once we get to it. Like I said, this is just opening stages, me giving you guys kind of like a preview and what kind of plan I've got going at the moment. Also, if you guys want a mini update on the Discord server, I have advanced a little bit into it, but then I kind of stopped earlier into the week. I like on Sunday night when I was coming up with most of this for Rumble Rush and we were deciding to switch over, I decided to make a bunch of Discord channels. So I think I have a rough idea of what the Discord is going to look like, but or how it's going to run and look like. But I'm going to be going ahead and finishing up that Discord server here in about a week, and then maybe releasing it the week after, just so I have some time to tweak any of the bots I need to tweak, make any adjustments I need to make, invite some of my early staff members into the server, and then we can work from there. But for the most part, that's pretty much going to cover everything I think we have to cover here. We're going to be going ahead and running into this Rumble Royale meltdown. So I don't know how this works when you go in solo. I don't know if it just gives you the win right away. I haven't really tried that. Okay, so I think it fills you in with bots. Yes, it does. Has to. Yeah, these aren't real people, I don't think. Um, but just to let you guys know, even though this is all just not real people or whatever, I'm giving you guys a rough idea how it's going to work. So obviously you'll gain points for kills. That's one thing. So hopefully we can try to figure out a system of how to keep track of kills. I'm still working on that. I'm not exactly too sure how we're going to do that. Unless someone's just spectating all the time, which we'll have to probably get a lot of hosts for that. We're going to be constantly doing it. Okay, we're going to dodge that rocket real quick. Nice. Alrighty, but this guy, we're going to cut this guy off real quick. Here we go. But yeah, if you guys want to know how this is all going to work out, like this is literally it. Like for this mode specifically, you just literally run around and survive. Get some kills, get some extra points. And then all these points will eventually add up once you get into like a, once you're in like a tournament bracket or something. Okay. I'm kind of showing my strats right now. Not really, but I just haven't really got mines a whole lot. There we go. So this map, I think we're going to try to make it to where you can't use certain abilities for certain modes. I'm not too sure how we're going to lot that yet. Obviously, if people use the modes, they're going to get penalized or something like that. So we're going to have to see how that's going to work. So, like I said, it's just a giant work in progress. This entire server, this entire league idea, everything. I've been kind of yapping for like the past like 10 minutes, but that pretty much explains literally everything that I have to go over for the competitive modes and what you guys can expect for the most part. Like I said, eliminations kills, or eliminations equals points. And then obviously if you guys do more than that by winning or getting like second place or third place or something like that on top of that, you'll get even more points. Like I said, we're going to figure out a spectate system, or we will figure out a way of keeping track of certain placements. Don't worry about that. Or if you guys have any suggestions in the comments, let me know. But that's pretty much going to cover everything that we have to cover here in this video here today. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub. And if you guys are looking forward to this league and everything it has to offer in the future, let me know down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, bitch.